What's up, everybody? Back for another beer review. And today, I am not by my lonesome. I am joined by a couple different individuals, fellow beer tubers, good friends of mine. We have
Mike.
Dan.
Where you guys from?
FLX Beer Reviews.
Yeah. Guys have never been on the channel before. Nobody knows who you are.
Yeah.
So,
You know what it is? It's an in-person thing, like three of us. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's kinda
we're figuring it out.
it's a good thing my channel is terrible and the intro is horrible, so it doesn't matter. So we're drinking some. We only did one. We did a mystery beer, which you'll see on both of our channels from a good friend of ours, fellow beer tuber Ridge over Bridge Apples. But we thought we would. No spoilers on that one, but it was a big beer, and go for another big beer. So this one comes from the Monkish Brewing Company, and they're out of Torrance, California, and this is their Compute Plus. And this is the Phantasm version, so this one's a big-ass triple IPA. Does it have is there ABV? Yeah, 10.2% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed. Time of review. This is about a week under 3 months old, so we're coming right under the radar. I don't have any radar. But this one, hop-wise, uses Nelson Sauvin, Galaxy, and Simcoe. And then they're using Phantasm. It says with Phantasm. A lot of people say Phantasm hops. But
So what the hell is Phantasm?
I have no idea. It's a thiol derived from Sauvignon Blanc grapes that
Fancy.
a lot of places are using. You're seeing more and more now.
Yep.
And basically it enhances the tropical fruit aroma in the IPA. Typically used in hot forward beer. So, yeah, anyway.
So this thing should just be blowing the schnoz away.
And I want to give a huge thanks to a good friend of mine and a viewer of the channel, Ryan. He hooked me up with the, you'll see the Southern Grist snow cone melted, heavily fruited sour, and he also gave me this because he said he loved it. So, a little bit older than he had it. I think he had it maybe like a month old, but this is a big triple IPA.
Right on.
Hey, I want to thank him too, and I want to thank Joe for sharing Monkish.
Yeah, this is
Cross this one off.
This is
great.
This is the first monkish beer these guys are having.
Yeah, Monkish Brewed. I had like a
The
other half
other
collab
one,
or
yeah.
whatever. But
That one was fantastic. So, oh man,
All right.
that's already. I'm already getting that Phantasm hop up
Phantasm is a
you know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for like the ultimate mashup of HDHC and Phantasm.
Yeah.
Oof.
No, I don't want to
That'd
see
be
that.
crazy.
I couldn't handle that.
Heart's gonna explode. I already did once. Anyway, so like I said, they haven't had anything straight from Monkish. I've only had a couple, and they're big boys in this game. So,
All right.
so
here.
it pours off this really hazy yellow color, a little bit of orange hues in there, creamy looking head. Looks like a triple.
Yeah.
All right,
Light
nose.
orange juice.
I could smell it.
I can
Pop.
smell it
It
already.
smells
It's
awesome.
insane.
Dude, that's
Whoa.
just tropical fruits
Holy
punching, punching right in the nose.
That's like.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's real nice.
So,
That's funky.
white grapes, white wine, Nelson influences there. I'm getting more of like I like to say like grape skin because it's not like straight juicy like sweet grapes. It's more like the tannic grape skin part. But definitely for me, it's white grapes.
I'm getting big doses of pineapple.
Pineapple, I was just saying that
Okay.
like a crushed pineapple.
Oh,
sweeter
Yeah, pineapple. I'm getting like the rind of the pineapple. Like it smells so good.
Nelson influence there. Galaxy,
Yeah.
Simcoe. I'm getting a little bit. I'm not getting cattiness, but like that dank kind of earthiness that I get from Simcoe. A lot of people will say catty. I'm not getting necessarily to that degree, but it's
Right.
definitely some kind of like dank, earthy influence.
I think like upon first sip, that cattiness like hit me in the face, and then it immediately subsided. So and all the tropical notes just started coming out.
Yeah, I can see that.
When did you sip it?
No, when I
He took. He
Smell
took.
You said sip.
Yeah, he took one.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
no, I didn't.
He did not. I will say it smells boozy though. It does. I definitely get some booze here. It's not as boozy as the mystery we did, but it's definitely you can tell this is a bigger beer based on the nose is very impactful, and then on top of that, I'm getting a little bit of like slightly astringent booze. I would guess like smelling this is like 9 to 10%.
Is that like from not having Monkish before? Is that what you expect from their bigger beers?
No, I have not. I don't think I've had a triple. I've only had doubles, and I
Okay.
really didn't pick up any alcohol. So I just think with triples, a lot of places hide them well. But sometimes you can't. It's a 10.2%. Like I'm not angry at it. It's just I prefer not to have it. But we haven't tasted it yet, so who
Right.
knows if it's
It
something
could,
tastes.
yeah.
Anything else?
No, I'm ready.
Right.
I will say 10.2. It doesn't smell like you're getting sweetness from the hops, but I don't think it's overly sweet. Like in the nose. It's
I don't
sweet,
think
but not
so.
like crazy.
I was gonna say like maybe almost like a confectionery kind of.
Like they're using lactose in everything
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. It smells delicious.
It really does. Diving
get
in.
into it,
All right.
boys.
Cheers, boys.
Pretty solid. Ooh, so the aftertaste.
That's starting to. Oh,
The
I feel my
aftertaste,
chest.
though, as it sits on the palate, that's where I'm getting that super sweet crushed pineapple now. The first sip, I was like, all right, hang on. Let my palate acclimate to it. It's pretty good. It definitely is boozy though. It's not.
Booze.
It's not like you said. It's a big warming into the chest.
It is
Like as it slides down, not in the palate. It's not like that one we did where it's like, okay, it's into the chest. You're like, okay.
Is it hot, Joe? Is it hot in the chest?
It just burned the shit out of my tongue. Is what happened.
I'm almost getting like if you took some pineapple and soaked it in like silver rum or whatever.
I think you're spot on.
You know what I mean? And
Silver rum. I see it.
not like a spice rum, just like
I got more of like a nondescript, just spirit.
yeah.
Like you could pick whatever, but for you, see with rum, I feel like for me it'd be more. I would need to specify like what I'm getting from the rum, and I can't do that because I don't drink enough of any kind of real big spirit. But I see where you come from. As I take sips though, like my palate is getting more acclimated to the booziness. And don't get me wrong, this is not like super boozy, but it's noticeable.
Yeah, I don't think it's boozy, but it's definitely got that boozy warming aspect, and that's sitting around.
Mouth feels fantastic, body's thin. But I like the body being thin. I've always said this in my reviews. If you give me a triple IPA and it drinks like a 7 or 8% double IPA, all day long for me.
I love the body on this.
Yeah, the mouth feels great. The body's a little bit thin for a 10.2% triple for me. But it doesn't detract from me. It never does. The bodies in these, if they're super thin, I don't fucking care. It's 10% top 4 beer. I don't want to be drinking, syrup. Save those for the imperial stouts.
Yeah, I mean, to a certain degree, like me personally, half the reason I buy a triple
Is because of the body?
is because of the body. Like it just you got that more oomph to it, and I think the body kind of tricks my mind into like that combined with the flavors, getting that more oomph of like a single or a double.
Are you wanting it to be more of like when you open like a hearty stout and it's real thick and you're just like, I want that same kind of experience?
Yeah, there's just like it just adds something to it.
Yeah, okay.
And that's the beauty. Like, I want the exact opposite
Right.
experience. When it comes to hop forward beers, I don't like thick, syrupy beers.
Okay.
I want them to be more, because I feel like these, I want them to be more drinkable, but with a stout, I want to sip on it. So I don't,
Right.
like, if it's big, syrupy and thick, cool. This, if I want to, like, kind of drink on it in, 20 minutes, half an hour, I don't want to be like, oh, yeah, picking little pieces of stuff out of my teeth. The flavor, though, is kind of follows the nose. I'm getting that white grape skin, up front, white grape skin. Crushed pineapple is actually hitting on the back. This dries out moderately. I'd say a mild to moderate bitterness, not real bitter, but it's not super sweet for a triple. Like, I thought this was going to be, like, just overly done. Like, a lot of triples can be too sweet. This isn't too sweet.
Yeah, I'm not getting that candied, like super sugary candied aspect in this one.
And it's not super, like, here's the thing. It's not super complex, but what's the 2 or 3 notes that are there done extremely well.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it's done extremely well for what I think they're going for. It's not amazing. I've had better triples, but for something that's almost 3 months old, I can't really complain too much. Plus, I got it for free because of Ryan.
I'm not going to complain because we're drinking some Monkish.
Yeah. I could see myself, seeking this one out.
Yeah.
Like, if I lived in the area of getting Monkish or whatever, I could see why people, tend to go towards Monkish or say, oh, Monkish is this, Monkish is that. Granted, I've only had one beer brewed by them, but I had like a collab, so I kind of get what they're going for or whatever.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a collab; it was a Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
So it was their recipe.
Yeah, which is brewed by
what I mean?
half.
So
yeah, I mean, I think it was pretty good. For what it is, I'm pretty happy with it. So ratings.
4 piece.
Okay.
I was going to give it a 4 as well.
I was gonna high 4.1.
Okay.
Something like that. I think to get higher, I think I want the nose to translate a little bit more. Because I think maybe that's where the Phantasm came in. I think the nose was a little bit more boisterous, a little bit more.
I agree.
A little bit toned down from the nose itself, but I think in general, I'm not happy. Or I'm not disappointed with this one. Almost 3 months old, held up pretty well. I think.
Even now, like that nose.
Oh, it's great.
It's still
so much more than that.
That's the Phantasm. I
itself.
feel like I've had like a half dozen Phantasm beers, and almost every single time the Phantasm in the nose is fantastic, and I get to the taste, and I feel like that's a bad thing because I don't want to be let down by the taste for their nose.
That's exactly what I was thinking as you were talking. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. That's kind of, you go in big and then you get to the mouth and you're like, okay.
Price and availability. Having a couple Monkish sent to me before and what people say about them, I think they're pretty expensive. I think like a 4-pack of this is at least $24 locally, maybe 26. I know the triples are more expensive. Availability, Monkish is, I'm pretty sure, brewery only. If they do get any distro, it's like very close to the brewery. Luckily, I have a nice friend like Ryan to hook me up with this, so I do appreciate it, Ryan. Yeah. Well, pretty good. I've had other Monkish that are better, but like again, I cannot stress enough. I know a lot of people when it comes to the freshness and stuff. It's like I don't know, 3 months old for me is kind of like at the very tail end of what I want to drink. And he gave it to me about 2.5 months old. I sat out for maybe 2-3 weeks. So I don't think it would have been a huge difference a couple weeks ago. But for something that's almost 3 months, it's hell no doubt. Like I would have loved to see this like a couple weeks old, but for 3 months, like I'm fine with what I'm tasting. So appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. Go stop by the FLX guys. I will have links in the description to their channel. Great dudes. They deserve more subs. Mike is nice enough to be hosting myself, and he always hosts Dan's. But hosting myself, we're doing a bunch of beer reviews. This is actually the second we were reviewing. Thought we'd get some hot 4 beers early on, but you will see a couple more on my channel from us, and quite a few on theirs. So anyway, appreciate everybody stopping by. Thanks for joining me, boys. To the next one. Cheers.